Estate. I'm here at the property 11 of 16 to 18 Frazer Street in Collaroy doing the Ingoing condition report. The date is the 2nd of March 2020, and the overall condition of the property is in a good clean condition. However, there are a few signs of wear and tear throughout. Starting at the front door, we have a white painted timber door, which is in a good condition. However, towards the bottom, we do have some chips present and some scuff marks present. On the handle, we also have some rust present. Coming to the back of the door, we have a white painted timber door, which is in a good clean condition. It does have a chip present. And the handle is fixed and secure on the wall, on the door, sorry. We have tiled floors, white tiled floors and stairs. We have no chips or cracks present to any of the tiles, and they are all in a very clean condition. Coming to the walls, we have white painted walls. We do have quite a few chips present in the walls. Coming now to the ceiling, we have a white painted ceiling. The lights are currently not working, but they are set to be replaced. The light bulbs changed, sorry. We also have 2 hooks present in the walls leading down to the living room. I'll just start with the blinds just to let some light in. So we have grey roller blinds. Both blinds are in a perfect condition with no marks present and no holes present. Behind that, we have some white translucent blinds. The blind on the right-hand side is in a good condition, has no holes and no marks present. The blind on the left-hand side does have a few small spots of discoloration. Both of the blinds are opening correctly. Now coming to the living room, we have brown carpeted floors throughout. The carpet is in a very good clean condition, and the carpets have been professionally steam cleaned, and there are no marks present. Coming to the walls, we have white painted walls. The walls are in a good, clean condition. However, there are a few marks present and a few chips present, which I will point out now.
We have 2 nails in the wall and there is a chip present where the nails are. We also have the tiled stairs, which are all intact with no cracks present, and the railing is also safe and secure with no marks or chips or cracks present. We have a double power point, a TV connection point, a gas connection point, a double power point, a foxtail point and a connection point. We also have the intercom system, which is fixed and secure on the wall and has been tested and is working correctly. Coming to the ceiling, we have a white painted plastered ceiling, which is in a good condition and has no marks present and no chips or cracks present. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 downlights which have all been tested and are working correctly. We also have the air conditioning on the wall, which has been tested and it's working correctly. I'll just get some overall shots of the living space. Now coming to the outside courtyard area, we have sliding glass doors and windows. The glass is all intact and has no chips or cracks present and is nice and clean. The frame also shows no signs of any rust or erosion. The handle is fixed and secure on the door and is locking correctly. Both doors are also sliding correctly, and behind them we have 2 fly screen doors. Sliding fly screen doors, I should say. Both sliding fly screen doors are intact and have no holes present, and they're nice and clean, and there's no rust or erosion to the frame. The lock has been tested and is working correctly. And both doors are sliding correctly. Coming outside to the courtyard area, we have a concrete tiled floor, which is in a good condition. There are some white marks to the outside of the tiles. And there are some weeds growing. We also have this stone wall, which is in a good condition. The garden is also in a good condition. We also have this wooden fence as well, which has no chips or cracks present. and no marks present. We also have this light which has been tested and is working correctly. And the walls are also in a good condition. We do have one settlement crack present. However, other than that, it is in a very good, clean condition. I'll just get some overall shots. Coming back inside, we have the linen cupboard. We have white painted timber folding doors which are in a good condition and have no chips or cracks present and no marks present. Both handles are fixed and secure on the cupboard doors, and both of the doors are opening correctly. Coming inside, we have white laminate shelves and a white painted wall. The wall does have a few scuff marks present. We do have a settlement crack at the top corner and a scuff mark. And the shelves are in a good condition. And some more scuff marks to the back wall. And there are some marks present to the laminate shelf as well. We also have the switch box. And inside the cupboard doors, we have two mirrors, which are fixed and secure to the door in a good, clean condition with no signs of any silvering. Coming now to the kitchen, we have white laminate cupboards throughout. I'll just start from the left-hand side up the top. All of the cupboards are nice and clean. We do have one small scuff mark present. And all of the cupboards do have a soft close feature. And the outside of all cupboards are in a very clean condition. We do have a chip present to this bottom corner of the third cupboard down at the top, starting from the left on the left-hand side. And another small chips present. We have a single power point at the back of this cupboard, and we also have the push to close feature as well. We do have some marks present to the outside of this cupboard. And again, we've got the push to close feature on this cupboard. Coming to the bottom, starting from the left. This laminate shelf is bent, as you can see towards the end. It's not completely straight, but they are nice and clean. Got all the drawers, which again are in a good clean condition. There are some very small chips present along the edge. And they are all opening and closing correctly. And the outside is in good clean condition. Coming across to the cupboard underneath the sink, there's no signs of any water leaking and no chips or cracks present to the laminate. And the doors are opening and closing correctly. Again, no chips or cracks present to the laminate, in a good clean condition. And lastly, we have another PowerPoint, and the laminate shelves are in a good clean condition, and the door is opening and closing correctly. My apologies, the video just cut out there, but continuing on, we have a stone bench top. The bench top is in a good clean condition with no marks present and no chips or cracks present. We also have a glass splashback, which is in a good clean condition with no chips or cracks present. We have a Smeg dishwasher, which is in a good clean condition and has no marks present. The dishwasher is opening correctly and inside is nice and clean. We also have the serial number on the side. And the door is opening and closing correctly. Coming across to the cooktop, we have a Smeg cooktop, gas cooktop, which does appear to be working upon inspection. We also have a Smeg oven, which is nice and clean and shows no signs of any rust and no signs of any grease buildup. We also have the serial number just on the side there. We have a double basin sink, which is in a good clean condition. We also have the tap, which has been tested and is working with good water pressure from both sides. This sink is also draining correctly. We have the exhaust fan, which shows no signs of any grease buildup and has been tested and is working correctly. We have a double power point on the wall and another double power point. Coming to the kitchen walls, we have white painted walls. In the corner, they are a little bit marked. As you can see, there is quite a lot of marks present, which I will point out now. We also have the fridge space, which is quite marked as well. As you can see, the wall is stained completely down the bottom. And coming up to the top, we have a single power point. Coming to the ceiling, we have a white painted ceiling, which is in a good clean condition with no chips or cracks and no marks. We have 3 downlights which have all been tested and are working correctly. I'll just get an overall, oh sorry, I forgot the floors. So we have white tiled floors through the kitchen, which are in a good clean condition. There are no chips or cracks present to any of the tiles and no marks present to any of the tiles. And I'll just get an overall shot of the kitchen now. Coming out of the kitchen and into the hallway, we have white tile floors, which are all intact with no marks present. We also have white painted walls, which are in a good condition. However, there are a few small scuff marks and chips, which I will point out now. We have a settlement crack as well. We also have another settlement crack. And we've got going to the ceiling, we have 1 downlight and 1 smoke alarm, which have both been tested and are working. And the ceiling is in a good clean condition with no chips or cracks present. Coming to the laundry doors, we have cream painted timber folding doors, which are in a good clean condition with no marks. However, there is 1 small chip present to the right door. Both handles are fixed and secure, and they are opening correctly. We have, coming into the laundry, we have black tiled floors, which are all intact with no marks present. We have the drain, which has been tested and is draining correctly. Coming to the walls, we have grey tiled walls. The walls are all intact and have no chips or cracks present to any of the tiles. We have a double power point, which is fixed and secure on the wall. We also have a Simpson dryer, which appears to be working upon inspection. And the inside of the dryer is in a nice and clean condition. We also have the serial number, just on the side there. Now we have the sink basin, and we've got a stone bench top. The stone bench top is in a good clean condition, however there are a few marks present. As you can see, there is a slight white mark present. And also a spot of discoloration. We have a sink which is in a good clean condition. It has a few scratch marks present, but that is just general wear and tear. The tap has been tested and is working correctly with good water pressure, and the sink is also draining correctly. Coming to the side of the cabinet, we do have some wood damage towards the bottom where the wood has chipped away. The cupboard door is opening correctly, and we have white laminate shelf inside, which is in a good condition with no marks present, and the plumbing is all in a good condition with no signs of any water leaking. Coming to the ceiling, we have a white painted ceiling which is in a good clean condition and has no marks present and no chips or cracks present. We have one downlight which has been tested and is working correctly, and the exhaust fan is also been tested and is working correctly. I will just get an overall shot of the laundry. Coming out of the laundry and into the bathroom, we have a cream painted timber door. It does have a small mark present on the door, but other than that it is in a good clean condition. We also have the handle which is fixed and secure on the door, and the door is opening and closing correctly. Coming to the back of the door, we have a cream painted timber door. It does have 3 hooks which are fixed and secure on the door, and towards the bottom of the door we do have some chipping present. Coming into the bathroom, we have black tiled floors throughout. The tiles are in a good clean condition, and there are no chips or cracks present to any of the tiles. We have a drain which is draining correctly. Coming to the walls, we have grey tiled walls. All of the tiles are intact and are in a good clean condition. However, we do have a little bit of the grout which is missing just here and up here. We have a mirror which is fixed and secure on the wall in a very good clean condition. There's no cracks present and no marks present. Just underneath it we have a sink, a white porcelain sink, which is in a really good clean condition and has no marks present and no cracks present. The tap has been tested and is working correctly with good water pressure, and the sink is also draining correctly. We also have a stone bench top which is in a good clean condition and has no chips or cracks present and no marks present. Coming underneath we have a grey laminate cupboard. Coming inside the cupboard we have all of the plumbing which looks to be in a good condition and has no signs of any water leaking. Both laminate shelves are in a clean condition and have no chips or cracks present, and the inside of the doors are also in a good condition with no chips or cracks present. Coming to the drawers, we have white laminate drawers. All of the drawers are in a very clean condition and are opening and closing correctly, with no chips or cracks present and no marks present to any of the drawers. And the outside of the drawers and cupboard doors are in a very good condition with no chips or cracks, and all handles are fixed and secure. We have a towel holder which is fixed and secure on the wall. We also have a toilet roll holder which is fixed and secure on the wall. Coming to the toilet, we have a white porcelain toilet. The toilet is in a good clean condition with no cracks present. Both the toilet seat and toilet lid are opening and closing correctly. We have a towel rack holder fixed and secure on the wall. We also have the bath, which is in a good clean condition with no cracks present. We do have 2 small marks at the start of the bath. Coming to the shower, we have a soap dish holder which is fixed and secure on the wall. We also have the shower head which is fixed and secure on the wall, and the bath tap as well. The glass shower screen door is in a really good condition and has no chips or cracks present to the glass. The bathroom ceiling is also in a really good condition and shows no signs of any paint peeling or any mold. We have one downlight which has been tested and is working correctly, and we also have the exhaust fan which has been working correctly. I'll just get some overall shots of the bathroom. Coming out of the bathroom, and into the bedroom, we have a cream painted timber door. The door is in a very good clean condition. There is a small mark present, but other than that, it is in a very good condition. We also have a handle which is fixed and secure on the door, and the door is opening and closing correctly. I'll just start with a blind just to let some light in. So we have a white roller blind which is in a good clean condition, and there are no marks present and no holes present. The blind is opening correctly. Coming behind it, we have a white translucent blind which is in a good clean condition. There is, however, a few small marks present. And the blind is opening correctly. Coming behind the blind to the windows, we have 2 glass sliding windows which are in a good condition. There's no chips or cracks present and no marks to the windows, and they are in a very clean condition. There's no signs of any rust or erosion to the window frames, and the window is opening correctly in good sliding order. Behind it, we have a fly screen which is in a good clean condition and has no rips or tears and no holes present. Coming to the windowsill, we have a few cracks present to the paint and a few scuff marks present. Coming back into the bedroom, to the back of the door, the timber door is in a very good clean condition and has no marks present and no chips. Sorry, there is one small chip present to the top corner. Coming into the bedroom, we have brown carpet floors throughout. The carpet is in a very good clean condition as it has just been freshly steam cleaned. Coming to the walls, we have white painted walls, which are in a good condition. However, there are quite a few marks throughout. As you can see, there is a settlement crack present in the corner, a chip, scuff mark, another chip present, a crack present, and some marks present around it. Another crack present, small crack and chipping present. A small scuff mark present. Another mark present. We also have a very faint big mark present on the wall. Some scuff markings. More scuff marks. There's quite a few holes present in the wall. Some more marks. Coming to the ceiling, I should point out the skirting as well has quite a few settlement cracks present and is discoloured. And we do have some discoloration present in the corner. We also have a double power point and a connection point. And another double power point and connection point. We also have another big crack in the wall, settlement crack. And a chip present. And some more small chipping. And another settlement crack. And we also have a crack to the light as well. Coming to the ceiling, we have a white painted plaster ceiling. There is a chip present in the ceiling. And a mark. And another chip. We have a frosted oyster light which has been tested and is working correctly. Coming to the cupboards, we have frosted glass sliding doors. which are in a good, clean condition and have no chips or cracks present and no marks present. Starting from the right, we have a white laminate shelf, which is in a good, clean condition with no chips or cracks present. Just coming underneath it, we have a metal rod, which is fixed and secure in the cupboard. We also have quite a lot of scuff marks present just underneath the rod. And we also have a lot of scuff marks present towards the bottom of the cupboard. And there is a settlement crack as well. And another one. Coming to the middle, again we have a white laminate shelf which is in a good, clean condition. The back wall does have quite a lot of scuff mark present. We have a metal rod which is fixed and secure in the cupboard. We also have scuff marks present. And towards the bottom of the cupboard, we have also got another scuff mark present. And lastly, coming to the left-hand side of the cupboard, we have a white laminate shelf, which does have quite a lot of scuff marks present to the back wall. And there is a settlement crack present as well. Underneath that, we have the metal rod, which is fixed and secure in the cupboard. We also have some scuff marks present to the wall underneath that. And there is a settlement crack present as well. I'll now just get some overall shots of the bedroom. This concludes the video for 11 of 16 to 18 Frazer Street in Collaroy. My name's Emma Coleman from Doyle Spillane Real Estate and the date is the 2nd of March 2020. In this video I documented the overall condition of the property. Thank you.